Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Transport Bandits here. I'm Cheryl.
I'm Jeff.
If you've never been with us before, this is Mr. Bones. After yesterday's disastrous, we wanted to get out of Goshen at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, we got out at 4.
Yeah, because we had a problem with our phone, so we had to go to Verizon. Well, that took like an hour and a half. And that's all the way up in Elkhart. We were in Goshen. That's a 20-minute drive.
So then we go down to Topeka to get my unit.
And
got a flat tire.
Flat tire. So if you saw on the last video, we got to go over to the plant and get all 4 new tires.
So you're saying there's a bright side to it?
Yeah, I guess. Well, then that took
lining.
a couple of hours. After we got all 4 tires put on, we had to drive back up to Elkhart, which is like 40 minutes away now from Topeka. We get up there and I check into my Elkhart yard to get my Class C Motorhome, okay? It's been one of those days, okay? I cannot find any of the keys. There's always usually a little black bag inside the refrigerator or the microwave.
Yeah, the bag was there, no keys.
The bag was there. There was no keys to lock any of the outside components, and the outside door doesn't lock to the Class C Motorhome. I have the key to make it run, but to lock it up is a separate key, and I can't lock that up. So I've had to tape all the doors shut. Yay, I can still take it. You know, Marie at Synergy said you can still take it without the keys because the dealers all have that master key. Well, anyway, that took a while trying to find the keys. And then it always takes a while getting a Class C motorhome ready to go because you have to adjust the mirrors and you have to figure out the starting mileage. Well, then I discover that I only have like a blip of gas left in this big motorhome. You're supposed to start off with a quarter of a tank of fuel in your motorhome. Well, it was like all the way down, almost on the red. The procedure for that is you take a photograph of the empty gauge, then you drive to the nearest gas station, you fill it up until it's only a quarter of a tank full, because that's how much gas is supposed to be in it when you take off. Then take a photograph of the receipt and how much you paid to get it to a quarter of a tank. Then you send the first photograph of it being almost on empty, take a photograph of it being on quarter full, and then you take a photograph of the receipt of what you paid to get it to a quarter of full. You email that to your dispatcher and you'll get reimbursed for it. Well, all that takes time too.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the neck too. Why don't they just pay you for a quarter of a tank of gas right off the bat?
Yeah, just add that in there.
Yeah, stupid.
I know. So that took time. So we didn't get left out of Elkhart until like 4:30 in the afternoon. And so we are kind of really set back. But we have all weekend to get out to Monroe, Washington. My delivery is in Monroe, Washington. Jeff's delivery is in Kamloops, British Columbia. We got to cross the entire country. Oh, and also there was a snowstorm coming in and high gusting winds. So we did finally make it out of beneath and below Chicago, which is a nightmare at 5 o'clock, which took even more hours and more time. So by the GPS, we're only 2.5 hours away from Goshen, sitting right here in Morris, Illinois.
Yep.
But that's how some days go. Some days, it's not the fun side of RV transport.
Some days it's the aggravating side of RV transport.
This is the aggravating side of RV transport.
Hey, but we're going to have a fun day today.
Yeah, now we can just kick back, relax, just ride. We've got cheap fuel coming up in Underwood, Iowa. Good place to get some cheap fuel. Then we're going to go to, so we're taking I-80 out to Cedar Rapids or Omaha, and then we'll take 29 up to 90 and 90 straight across South Dakota, and then hit 94. So we better hit the road. I got to do the logbooks, and we're going to hit the road. This is what my unit and Jeff's unit looks like. See you in a bit. It'll be a few seconds for you, but it's going to be hours for us.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Transport Bandits on down the road.
Subscribe.
You can see the fuel prices here. My gasoline price is $3.49. Diesel here in Morris, Illinois is $4.13. We're going to see how that goes throughout the country. Okay, so now that we've made it to Iowa 80 truck stop, the world's largest truck stop. If you haven't seen the world's largest truck stop, check out our video on Iowa 80. I stopped here to get fuel in this thing right here. And the fuel price now here in Iowa 80 in Walcott, Iowa is $3.20. So it's better here now than it was in Morris, Illinois. Go in. Jeff's already in before me because you know why. Okay, Jeff, what'd you get?
I got some tacos.
Tacos from Taco Bell. I got the salad because I'm trying to lose weight. Jeff, maybe not so much.
What do you mean? Not so much. These tacos barely have any calories at all.
Okay, I just want to put a disclaimer in here right now. I want to excuse the quality of the shakiness of the video. On the scenery portions of this video, I tried a new camera mount while I was driving the motorhome. It was extremely shaky, but the views are still too pretty for me to cut out the scenery portions of this. So if you've watched any of our other videos, you know the scenery isn't shaky like this. The quality is much better. But I'm going to just throw these in here anyway, so please don't judge the rest of our videos based on the quality of these scenery pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
We have had to stop for the evening because the wind has gotten ridiculous across Iowa today. It just kept building and building.
Over 25 miles an hour sustained.
And so we are pulled over.
Stop at 25.
It's like, what, 25.2 sustained right now, and we are stopped for the evening or until this gets better.
And do not step outside the truck. It is freezing. Freezing cold.
It was almost unbearable to even stand up there and fuel up.
It is terrible.
But that 25 mile an hour wind that feels like it's going to blow you over makes it feel like it's like 0 degrees outside.
It is frigid out there.
Terrible. So we're going to stop for the evening. I fueled up that big Class C today. I got it here at Underwood, Iowa for $3.20 for regular gasoline. Jeff, what was your discount price here at Underwood?
$3.49.
$3.49. That was our discount price here. We always stop here. This is not like a Pilot or a Flying J. It's the Underwood Cenex truck stop. And we've always stopped here because the stated price on the marquee was $3.49, and that's as good as any of our discounts that we can get, maybe even a little better out here.
It's a great place to fill up. And you get a big free drink when you buy diesel, too.
Free drink when you buy diesel. So we are pulled over. We are stopped here. We will just have to, I wanted to go further tonight. We have more hours left, and we need to get this thing out west.
But the wind has stopped us.
Wind has shut us down, and that's the way it goes.
And it's supposed to be a little bit less windy tomorrow.
Okay, great. Fantastic. So good night for tonight, and we will see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Bye. good morning. We left Underwood, Iowa. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this picture? You look very happy. Are you happy?
I have a chimichanga.
That's why he's happy. Well, we left Underwood, Iowa early this morning at like 6:30 this morning, which isn't that early, but anyway, it was early for us. And we are going to try and make it across South Dakota today. We have no wind, so that's an excellent thing. So we're good with there. Did you improve your fuel mileage with everything that we talked about?
Getting at least 2 to 3 miles a gallon better.
Awesome. Awesome. So what are you getting towing out here?
11.
About 11? Because we were only getting like
7
or 8, which was really bad. But now it's bumped up to 11 towing with a headwind. So that's not bad. We'll take it.
I'm really happy.
I'm really happy. It's better than it was. And look at this. You see, there's my unit sitting right there. We're at the Flying J in Sioux Falls, and it's got a mental problem in the gas tank.
I'm not sure if you can say mental problem.
Oh, and
that may be politically incorrect.
All right, I'll take that out.
No, you don't have to leave it in. It'll be funny. This conversation right now.
It's not. That's something I need to edit out. We say a lot of things that should be edited out, and I do edit out.
Yeah, leave this in.
I apologize for a mental problem.
It does have a mental problem.
Okay. I apologize to all the mentally problemed people out there.
It does have a mental problem.
Like gas. Get back to the gas tank.
It will not accept gas.
It will not accept gas.
So you have to stand out there. You got to pull the nozzle almost all the way out. Yeah, where it like spits back on you, almost. And then just barely give it fuel, and then it will accept gas. I've never seen anything like it. The 4 times I've filled it up, it has done this, and it's aggravating because you put it in there and you put the little click thing down, and it pops off immediately. Then it pops off, like it's full. And I think that little flapper down there is stuck. So it's got to get enough weight on it to push it down. Man, it's touchy. Okay, so I tried for like 20 minutes to do it, and you know, I'm pretty smart. You know, I'm not just like, oh, I can't do it. It will not take that gas nozzle. That gas tank, I feel sorry for whoever buys this motorhome. Yeah, because you just got to stand out there and you have to hold it and just let it go in real slow. Mm-hmm. I mean, even when you hold it, it shuts off like it's full, you know. So it's a pain in the neck, and it takes twice as long to fill it with fuel. I've never seen anything like it. Anyway. But anyway, here in a few minutes, I am going to speak with, while I'm driving my motorhome, I've got my headset, my Blue Parrot headset, and I'm going to be calling Vic Frost. He said he put our name down as a referral. You go, Vic Frost. That's exactly what you guys should be doing. You shies? Yeah, that's guys and girls put together. She's and guys. Yeah. Shies. 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 That's my new word. Okay, that's why you shies should be doing that. That's my new word. Okay. That's what you should be doing. Put us down as a referral on your application to Synergy. We get a little bonus for that. And you can have a personal phone call if you want. Yeah. So we are going to call, I'm going to call Vic and give him some information, what he needs to know for orientation, the industry, whatever, consult. Unfortunately, I'll be in the truck, so he's not going to get the benefit of my knowledge. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll tell him to call you next. I'll do it. You can get a call from both of us. It's just because we're in separate vehicles, and I said I'd call him back here a little bit after our 30-minute break. All right, so that's it. Let's roll on down I-90 now, and we're going to head over towards Rapid City, all across South Dakota today. Yep. Let's go. Let's go see the West. Awesome.
Well, good morning. We have made it to Montana, and we were really cutting it last night. So we are ready to roll out, and hopefully we'll make it all the way across Snoqualmie Pass today. So we are going to head out bright and early. We're here at the truck stop in Loves, Montana, in an undisclosed location. And we're going to show you some scenery of beautiful Montana. Oh, this is my Bluetooth headset that I talked to Jeff with. So that's that. Okay, we're getting on the road nice and early. Don't have time to chat. Let's go. Let me tell you about this unit. It holds about 50 gallons, and I have to stop about every 300 miles to fill it up. And then I've got that problem with the gas tank thing, but it seems to be working at this particular pump. So you can see that about every 300 miles I have to stop and fill it up. So we have to stop a lot when you take a motorhome like this. It's good to drive. It's pretty powerful. I have to floor it, you know, to go up hills and that kind of stuff. But it's a pretty good unit. It's the Chateau. It's a Thier Ford engine, and let me show it to you. So this is the unit here, and I've had a bit of a problem. Now this is I'll have to call on Monday. Today is Sunday, and I'll have to call on Monday because I'll have to report damage to this unit. Let me show you. Look here. My hot box cover has come detached and blown off. I don't know where, don't know when, don't know how. It was on there yesterday, and by the time we stopped last evening, we noticed that it was off. So I will call damages in the morning and let them know about that, and they will tell me how to proceed. I'm sure that that's a kind of a common thing, so we'll take it on and they will repair it at the dealership. All right, let's go in to, where are we? In Belgrade at the Flying J at the truck stop, and we're going to get something to eat. Gasoline here is about $3.29. It's been about $3.29 all over, except for at the Loves where we stayed at last night. Okay, the damage is from the refrigerator motor cover I think that's what that is.
I think that's what that is too.
Has completely blown off.
She's gone.
Yep, so I've got to report that. I'll call damages in the morning. It's Sunday today, so it's Monday. I'll call damages in the morning and let them know about that. I'm sure that I'll be able to take it on and they'll replace it at the dealership. Okay, so we are stopped here at the Idaho Port of Entry in Hagen, Montana.
Yeah.
Idaho wants you to get your permits online. Well, I tried online. ComData permits said, if you're under 26,000 pounds, you don't need a permit.
But we thought we did. We thought
we have always bought permits here at the Port of Entry.
So we give them a call, and sure enough, you need one. Because Idaho doesn't recognize transporter license plates.
Right.
Unregistered vehicles.
A brand new RV and trailer, the transporter plates, they do not recognize, whatever that means. So you have to get a permit, okay? Yeah. And that's the ones that you always have to like tape in your, that I've showed you on past videos where you tape it into your windshield. And so when I'm in there and I'm asking him about it, you absolutely do need a permit to pass through the state of Idaho. And he says their system is down, so I have to call, they give me a number to call East Boise. So I call East Boise, and they are doing a shift change.
It's always something.
It's always something, isn't it? And so they're doing a shift change, and they said it'd be about 15 or 20 minutes, and he'll call me back. So let's see how long that takes.
Yeah.
Yay. This is not the fun side of RV transport. We are in a bit of a hurry for our clock purposes today, because we want to make it across Snoqualmie Pass tonight and get on the other side, because a snowstorm is coming in tomorrow.
And Cheryl's driving that motorhome, and that's not going to do good in the snow.
No, I don't want to take that across Snoqualmie Pass. It's, you know, a motorhome. I just don't feel easy about slick roads in a motorhome. We have 11 hours out of our 14 to drive. It's 10 and a half hours from Livingston to North Bend is where we're going to stop at.
Yeah, now we're sitting here.
And now we're sitting here, which is officially on, you're supposed to be, since we're waiting on a permit, on duty, not driving. But we are actually on a break, okay? So we're not going to cut into our time clock of driving while we're sitting here waiting on a permit. Alright, so we're going to sit here for a while and wait for them to call us back. We did get our BC permit. For you, those of you who are going to BC, you have to get a BC permit. The quickest way to do that is call in the morning, leave your name, leave your number, tell them you need a non-residential permit, and they call you back, usually later in the day. Do this before you head into BC.
Yeah.
And then they call you back and give you your permit number.
Yeah,
so I've already got that. I got that a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's easy to do once they call you.
Yeah. So we're just waiting on our permit.
And if this guy doesn't call back pretty soon, we'll give him another call.
Alright. we'll call them back if they don't call back in a half hour. He said 15, 20 minutes. So if it's not a half hour, we're calling back.
Nope, I'll give him 20 minutes.
And then we'll
call him back.
All right.
Subscribe.
Let's head over Lookout Pass between Montana and Idaho.
Let's do it.
We are in North Bend, Washington, and I'm making my delivery in 1 hour. We made it across Snoqualmie Pass where it is snowing, and we are going to drop my unit off in Monroe, Washington, and then take Jeff's unit, this one, right up to Kamloops, British Columbia. So we got a border crossing today. That'll be on the next video. And I am going to get rid of this thing here. All right, let's go make a delivery. Okay, I've got my unit successfully delivered. The, see the door panel I told you about? That's no problem. I called damages to Marie in Synergy, and she said she'll report it, and then they knew about it when I got here. When I called them this morning, I said, before I check in, I need to let you know about the door panel. She said, that's no problem, that's easy to replace. So don't worry about the minor things like that. We are at Open Road RV, and they asked us to park on the street out front here, because look how jam-packed it is full in here, until I got permission to pull it in here at the service area. So, another successful delivery. Let's talk about what I made on this unit when I get back in the truck with Jeff. I told you guys that I couldn't find the keys to this unit. Well, they were right here on the inside door. They weren't in the refrigerator or the black bag or the microwave. They were inside the door. So they always are there somewhere. I thought this would be the first unit that I ever took that didn't have the outside door keys. But we found them, so that's a good thing. Don't forget to take your placards off and get your tag out of the back and anything that you left inside the unit before you leave it for good. So I've got my BOL signed. We are headed to Kamloops, British Columbia. And I've got all my paperwork. Now I'm going to take photographs on our app and send that into the office, and I should get paid for this unit. And we're out of here. Okay, we're back in the truck with Jeff. Yay! And guess what? It's Valentine's Day. It's my Valentine. Look at that. I got the greatest Valentine in the whole world.
You got something.
I'll take it. In any case, I'm done with my load all the way out to Washington. It wasn't without a few quirks here and there. But got that delivered, and we're on to the next leg of our journey, And as you saw before in the videos, this is part of our making $7,500 or something like that in a week's time.
Or 6 days.
Yep, so we're going to start the second leg, which will be delivering his to Kamloops, British Columbia. We're headed up I-5 right now into Blaine. We're going to cross at Blaine, but that will be on the next video. Thank you for joining us. Jeff?
Cheryl? You want me to do something? Subscribe.
That's what you want to do. Thank you for joining the Transport Bandits. If this is the first time that you have ever saw a Transport Bandit video, we've got plenty more. Please watch the other ones that we've got.
If you guys decide to sign up with Synergy and start driving, put us down as a reference.
Absolutely, it helps us out. Drop a comment down below, and I will respond to that as soon as possible. We got some exciting things coming up on this channel.
Yeah, and if you put Transport Bandits down as a reference, you're going to get a special treatment.
Well, yeah, you will get special treatment.
You will get the best loads.
And anyway, we're going to wrap this video up now, and that's it for now. Stay tuned for the second part of this journey. Transport Bandits.
Out.
Out.